Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It's a little bit late. I'm gonna late start today. It is 11:15. Yes, very late. Haven't had any meals, did my little workout. It is a whopping 35 degrees today. It is very cold and frigid outside. So we're just gonna walk through what my meals today is probably going to look like. Let's start with breakfast. So I have a little bit of these zero carbs. No, does it say zero carbs? Yeah, it says zero net carbs, but I count all my carbs. Anyway, tortillas, and I have an egg, and I have my protein shake. So I'm going to make a fried egg sandwich out of this and have my protein shake with some coffee for that to be meal number one. So let's kind of move this out of the way a little bit. Then we got to go into meal number two. So I was looking at my refrigerator. We still had some leftover things. I really want to cycle out of the leftover stuff. So right here in this container here, weirdly enough, it is a serving of beans. It actually, when I weighed it out, it came out to, well, a serving is 130 grams. It was like 129. So not even worried about that 1 gram. But I'm going to measure out my protein with this. So over the weekend, if you saw my video, we did do some meal prep and I did do some chicken. Today is going to be really chicken themed. So let's measure this out. I think it's going to be like 112 grams of it. Oh, wow. That's perfect. So that's perfect right there. Let me close this up. So right here, we have our beans and our chicken that I've cooked over the weekend. So that will be meal number two. Okay, let's keep on going. So let's measure out our vegetables. This is the cauliflower rice mix, more cauliflower than rice. So let's get this measured out. Okay, so that's measured out. Let me put this there for now. And I still have a little bit of the real good chicken left, so I'm just going to, let me just tear this, and we're going to weigh this out too. And we're going to try to get it perfect for what we need. Let's see, 70. Well, it's a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay. All right, so now we have meal number three. So just to kind of recap, okay, this was going to be one meal. The beans with the chicken that I had cooked is another meal. Yeah, heavily on the chicken today, like I said. The real good chicken, the cooked chicken that I made. And let me get this out the way. For my first meal, I'm going to just fry up this egg. I have 2 of these. Fry up my egg. And also, I will pair with it for my coffee, a protein coffee, chocolate. So this is what my meals are looking like today. If things change or I add something, I am going to pop back in and let you guys know. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the vlog. It is a very crisp 28 degrees here in Seattle. So yeah, let's just get this day going. Let's talk about what I'm going to do for my first meal. I went looking in the freezer. I found some of these. I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich. So I will use one of these buns. Again, I've been using Carb Master for quite some time, a few years now. Not had a problem with them. And this is what the back looks like. So one of those. And I cooked some chicken sausage up. So I will pair one of the buns with a chicken sausage and some coffee. That would be meal number one. It's not going to be a protein coffee. It'll be just a regular coffee. So there's that. And I cooked the whole package because I'm going to incorporate a few of these for my wife's lunch. So that is meal number one. Number two, I'm going to do a yogurt bowl. So here's the yogurt, and this is what I'm going to put it in, and I totally forgot everything else, so 1 second. Okay, so let's get started building the yogurt. It's the same as I always do, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of, turmeric here. And some cinnamon. Okay. And we got to weigh out our yogurt. So let me turn the scale on. And let's get our yogurt in. There, a little bit more. Okay, we got it. So we've measured that out. Let's close that up. I am going to add this apple. Let me go rinse it and get it cut up, and it's going to go in the yogurt. Okay, I've cut up my apples, so we're just going to kind of put them in little bitty chunks, well, not so little, I guess, into the yogurt. Like so. I'm going to finish cutting these up. And this is what it looks like, the final product of our yogurt. I just have to stir it around, and yeah. We're gonna go on to the next item, which is, let me take this off of here. It will be, I'm going to do my vegetable rice mix. And let me go rinse this knife off and put it away, and we're gonna just keep right on going. All right, let's go ahead and measure out some of our cauliflower rice mixture. Okay. We've measured out our rice. Now let's go in for our protein, which will be the chicken. And let's do this. Ooh. Let's see. All right, perfect. So this is our next meal. So we have all of our meals measured out. We've got our chicken and rice. We've got our yogurt bowl. We're gonna have our breakfast sandwich with the sausage and the low carb hamburger buns. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee with that. So that is our meals for today. If anything changes or I add anything, I will let you guys know. I will pop back on and make sure to notify you. So this is it for today. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the vlog. It is about 6:42 in the morning. So we're gonna get this day going, and it's been working out pretty well for me when I plan my food in advance, get it all packaged up and have it ready for today. So that's what we're doing right now. And today's first meal is going to be oatmeal and strawberries with a protein shake and chia seeds. So let's get to. Okay. And now we're going to be measuring out the chia seeds. There's our chia seeds, and I'm going to take this off and then just weigh out our strawberries and see where it gets us. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So I am going to get the protein shake in here. I'm just going to use all of it, since it's part of my protein for my first meal. And we're going to give it some good stirs. And I'll set this right over here. So that's our first meal. I just have to cut these up inside, and we're gonna go into the next meal. My next meal will be, I'll use one of these packages of the steak bites. These are really, really good. I got from Costco. And one package of these has really good macros at 120 calories, 3 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 20 grams of protein. So one of these, I have to hold all 4 of these out because I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. They were frozen. So yes, 1 package along with 2 of these 0 carb tortillas will be my next meal. And my next meal will be my cauliflower rice mixture and some chicken. So let's get to measuring this out. Turn on the scale and let's get going. Okay, about that much, and now we are going to go in with our chicken. Okay, this will be the final meal.